You know what, folks? I'm annoyed with a capital A because it's taken this long for the government to finally acknowledge that biological men should not go into women's prisons. Women's prisons where most of the women aren't in there for a violent crime. Women's prisons where most women are victims of domestic violence, which 30% of women are victims of sexual assault. And who are we letting into these prisons where women are at the most vulnerable? A lot of biological men who want to take advantage of women's vulnerability. Why are we letting so many foxes into a chicken coop? Who thought that was a good idea? Do you want to know some very black-pilling statistics on why we need single-sex prisons? This is from a Freedom of Information request. Out of the women's prison, guess what percent are sex offenders? 3.3%. Out of the men's prison, guess what percentage are sex offenders? 16.8%. Out of the trans women prisoners, guess how many are sex offenders? 58.9%. That's over half. Previous attempts of women prisoners coming forward have been dismissed. Last year, a female prisoner challenged the Ministry of Justice over biological men going into women's prisons. She claimed she was sexually assaulted by a trans prisoner. And what did the court do about it? The judge ruled that barring all trans women from female prisons would ignore their right to live as their chosen gender. Shove your transphobia allegations to the side because I care first and foremost about the safety of vulnerable women over the feelings of biological men trying to get into their spaces. And then you've got cases like Karen White, who sexually assaulted multiple female inmates. I thought it was Believe All Women. I thought the feminist movement was meant to protect women. Where is the protection for these women? So while I am glad that finally the conversation has been had and finally there's safeguards involved, how many women have had to suffer? Why is it taken this long? Why is something that should be common sense taken this long? But what do you think? Are you also fed up with this? Let me know in the comments. I'm Jess Gill and this is Reason. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.